Shalom again. Of course, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbos, and Kodesh, and of course, double honors to apostles and elders, great millstone, world peace, and salutation to the elect. Just another part of the lesson because software for the actual screen recording software crashed. But instead of ending that spirit, I'm just going to continue on where I left off. So, yeah, I was going into how, the cities are going to be made waste, of course, by ice being fire. But the Lord is doing also a very spiritual thing, laying waste even, these different, glory and magnificence and splendor that the heathen actually take honor in. So we're going to go here to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and 16, and it reads here. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." Okay, now it says here, thou art filled for shame for glory. And of course, you got all of the shame that has been done, which America been established off of iniquity, actually being stolen from the original inhabitants of this land, which, Northern Kingdom, all right, Native Americans from the tribe of Gad, all right, tribe of Israel, Rabban, Reuben, Seminole Indians, and of course you got parts, Issachar, of course, had as well, so-called Mexicans. All right, and this place, even despite them, of course, doing this in a very wicked and a unjust way. It has been their glory, but they're filled with shame. Okay, all right, and that now the Lord is really turning it on themselves, even with their music. I mean, are you going to this that song? What is it? God Bless America, the Home I Love, sung by this one Edomite. They end up going into how it actually has a racist lyric within it, but I'll do that in another lesson. But when it says here, drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered, is of course them being totally exposed, for their their sins and such. All right, which is a shame to be to like, say for example, if like a woman, like her skirt gets shown, which the Lord is literally lifting up the skirt here, that's not something you should be, of course, a woman should be glorying in. All right, her her nakedness being exposed. All right, now all the things that have been concealed and hidden are being shown at the forefront, and like I say, that's why Esau is looking very, very, very shameful. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. So, of course, I'm going to look into that word for shameful spewing, the term which we have here, which is Kwayakwawan, Kwayakwalan, from Kwalawan, which goes into disgrace. You got disgrace, intense disgrace, and shameful spewing. And it's, of course, a lot of disgrace. A lot of the, of course, people that even served in that whole Northern Army itself. A lot of Jake served in these different armies and stuff. And they got no credit and died for, the sake of America, Babylon. You know what I mean? Going into, these different Uh, and you have these leaders who, they were wicked. All right, simple as that. All right, Robert E. Lee and the other person as well. I believe Robert E. Lee was part of the Confederacy. But, I don't really go too deep into the dude. I mean, just another wicked Edomite that shouldn't be, of course, exalted. All right. Another servant that's upon a horse. All right. Which Esau was made to serve Jacob. All right. So, of course, them being in rulership and us being in our punishment, our hell. Of course, the Lord allowed them to rule, but now, they, of course, are being exposed. All right. So, I'll bring out this Isaiah chapter 47, which it does link with the Nahum as well. Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust. The confusion is the dust. All right. O virgin daughter of Babylon. Speaking about America. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And the Lord is going to completely uproot this rulership, all right, of the elite, all right. And America is going to be touched, of course, by Russia and a very host of other nuclear capable armies, all right. It says, take the millstone, grind meal, uncover thy locks, and make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Okay, all of your sins. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. And we're seeing it now. Everybody's looking upon it. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, because the Lord is coming as an angelic power to rip you out of course, rulership. This is Nahum chapter 3. And verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, okay, which they, of course, give all of their, this harlot here deals with all nations, giving them, their different philosophies and such, okay, and these other nations are being polluted by it, dealing, sleeping with these this place, all right. You can get it in a spiritual sense. The mistress of witchcrafts that selleth the nations do her whoredoms, and families do her witchcrafts, and they of course put spells on people because they get people to believe in it. All right, that's how powerful they are. All right, spiritually. Okay, left hand side. Behold, I am against thee. I mean, yeah, like have it where you're the greatest nation, but your greatness is from literally destroying and creating and doing genocide and all matters of death, to the very people that uphold this country. All right, you want to wipe out of existence. It says, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, right in front of you. All right, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and in the kingdoms thy shame. So everybody's gonna see your shame. All right, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and I will make thee vile, and I will make thee a gazing stalk. All right, astonishment. Okay. Now, I want to go into another word as well. Let me see if it was this. Abominable filth. Gazing stock. Remember, they're going to be seen in disgrace. But a sight, they're going to be a spectacle. It's also a spectacle seeing, like people go into, because a lot of people these days, they just look at, oh, Robert Lee, he served in the Confederate Army, but then, they don't look at the different crimes of these men. All right? Abominable filth. The Lord sends Shalach, abominable filth, detestable thing, abomination. All right? Disgusting, filthy. And like I said, people are looking at this place definitely as it's filthy. because all the different crimes, the dirt is done. All right, so I mean that's pretty much the lesson through the spirit. I guess if you didn't get to see part 1 of it, the statues of Confederate Generals Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson had been removed in Charlottesville. Okay, lorry trucks came and took these statues down, and even despite counter protests, hey, it still got done. So America, Babylon is going down. Esau, Edom is going down, and their shame, all right, from their sins is shown. Shalom to the elect. Until next time.